Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Anambra this beautiful Tuesday morning. My name is Chidimma Oranwa and the topic we'll be exploring this morning is stopping violence against women. You will agree with me that this topic has been on the lips of so many people owing to the fact that a whole lot of things have been happening in some families, in some homes, and we really need to talk about it. It can never be overemphasized, but what we need to do is to continuously talk about it and see if we can reduce it to the barest minimum, stopping violence against women. We have so many types of violence, emotional violence, physical violence, and many more. And we'll be talking about them today. Remember that you can also be part of this program. The numbers for you to call in and join on the discussion is displayed on the screen this morning. And we also have guests with us in the studio this morning. We have Pastor Bethel Okoye. Pastor Bethel Okoye is a clergyman. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you. God bless you. Happy Easter, everyone.
We also have Obi Edokwe with us. Onye Edokwe, sorry. Onye Edokwe with us this morning. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
All right. We'll start with the man in the house this morning. Because, I don't know, talking about violence against women, now as a man, is there any justification at all for a man to be provoked to the extent of probably hitting a man or hitting a woman rather, or talking to a woman in an inhuman manner?
No reason at all. No reason. No justified. There are reasons, but the reasons are not justified. They are not inhuman. One, a woman is not a man. She's not as strong as a man. Two, women see things differently from men. Men are more rational. Women are more emotional. They don't see one thing from the same perspective. For whatever reason the man is, say he has, to hit his wife, that man is good for the zoo. It's good to be. It's good for the zoo. You know, you need to be there. Sorry, I'm using a hard language, but there is no justification, whatever provocation. That is why the man is the man. The man is the head. The woman is the neck. The head does the thinking. The neck does the support. So when issues come up, the man should sit down and reason. Not just waiting when the issues comes up, when the issues come up, but ahead of the issues coming up. The man should have had programs and plans, knowing that family is a combination of two people from different backgrounds, from different thought systems, people who don't see things the same way. Your wife is from a different place, you are from different, and two of you come together to form. It's supposed to tell that man from day one, even though we say in the Bible, which is true, that the two shall become one. That is in principle. But in practice, everybody has his or her own way of thinking and behaving and reacting and responding. So for the man to be the leader of the house, he should have a program and a thinking that one day something that does not agree with his own line of thought will come. So he should be proactive, not reactive. When a man hits his wife, he's reactive, not reactive. He should think, he should have, thought ahead of time that something may happen. And then, so there is no, for me, and I believe for many of us, there is no justifiable reason for a man to hit his wife. Sorry, I said it before, it's a hard language, but I want to say it again. A man is good for the zoo.
Okay, let's come to Onyi rather. Onyi, now looking at this issue as a woman, I know that you've seen a whole lot as a woman. You've heard a whole lot of people complaining about being battered by their spouse and all that. Now, what do you make out of it? I asked him, he said there is no justification whatsoever for a man to hit a woman. Now, some people are saying that sometimes they are being provoked. And that's why some of them will say that they didn't even know when it happened. And I am of the opinion that once you slap a woman today, when you start, you started. The next thing is from slapping to kicking, and from there beating and bashing off head and all that. Now, is there any reason any kind of provocation that should or that can lead a man to do such a thing?
Thank you, Chil. Just like Pastor Bethel said, and I've said it before, that there are things that could cause that. There are reasons, but the thing is, those reasons, are they justifiable? There's no justifiable reason why a man should raise his hand and hit his wife. You know, all these things boils down on having right mindset about a thing. If people have the right mindset about marriage, understanding what marriage is in the first instance, you know that there are things you can never do in that marriage, in that relationship. What is marriage? Who is your wife to you? Do you understand me? If you understand what marriage is, if you have the right mindset about marriage, no amount of provocation will make you to hit your wife. Look at it. Bible said that for this, the two shall become one, and they shall be naked, and they will not be ashamed. If you understand that the two have become one, that your wife is you, you ask yourself, is there any amount of provocation that will make me to beat myself? We make hell of mistakes, a lot of them as individual. But sometimes you feel bad, sometimes you cry, sometimes you try as a person to justify what you know is glaring that you've made a mistake. But because you are the one involved, you put up defense for yourself. So if you understand that my wife is me, no matter the provocation, if you know how you handle yourself at the heat of that provocation, you handle her like that. And another thing is, when you understand that this woman, that whatever I do determines the next step in the relationship, you don't intend it to end. You intend to build this thing and make it stay. Do you understand me? You begin to work on yourself first. If you're the one that if you are temperamental, do you understand me? You begin to work on yourself to control your temper. If you know that your wife, she has faults, and her fault is maybe her mouth, because I'm not exaggerating women in the whole thing, that this kind of a woman will talk to you and come to your face and insult you, even spitting on your face as a man. Do you understand me? At that point, your ego is at stake. But what you do, I watched the video yesterday, I said, what's this? It's my hand. What do you use it to do? Do you understand? What is this? It's my fix. What do you use to not to hit a woman? Do you understand me? If your wife provokes you, what do? You step out of the house, cool off, get money, buy her flower, rose, and come back and make her happy. Do you understand me? I saw it in the video yesterday. I said, wow. Yes, and the person that sent it to me, I said, if we can teach our men, our boys to respect their women, let's teach our women, our girls to honor their wife. If we start now, in the next future, we'll get it right. There's no justifiable reason to beat your wife, no matter the provocation, if you have the right mindset about marriage.
Okay, having said that, yeah, I know that there are no justification at all, but we must look at the causes. What are some of the causes of this violence in marriages or in relationships?
Yes. There is an Igbo adage that says, "Na achobi isi ochu, si jebe n'ozu." When we want to trace the cause of violence in relationship and families, we go to the foundation of marriage. How did this marriage started? What were the blocks that built up this relationship? What are the things that we have done? Was that woman very careful at the onset, during the time of dating and all that, the fantasies and all that? Were there no signs that she was able to observe? The man himself. You see, because these things, the way I look at it, they are not something that just started today. They started from the beginning. There were things that this man and the woman saw, but they were not careful, because the poison that kills somebody shows up early and the person ignores it. Why going into a relationship, into marriage, where you know there are signs?
Okay, just hold your thoughts there. Let's know who is here. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Tell us your name and your location.
I'm calling.
Please speak louder. What's your name?
My name is Aloy.
Aloy, from where?
Ebony State.
Okay, Aloy from Ebonyi State. Good morning. You're welcome to the program.
Then,
So go ahead.
I appreciate all that you're saying. Your guests are wonderful.
Thank you.
But at the same time, we should note that these things are natural. Want to make spiritual, psychological, or whatever. All those things are pure academic matters. No?
Academic matters?
Yes, you're making it academic. Yes.
Okay, so what are you saying? Speak louder so that we understand what you're saying.
What I'm saying is that most of my telling girls don't prefer get married.
Okay.
You know, they just jump into it because they have seen a man running for a man. A man that but I can never see that they think they consider.
Okay.
It's an essence my phone get into a marriage. Find that there's a difference between as half of a young girl and just married. Okay, now if I see an example, I married one of my was okay. Time is a matter of affection. Most of the time, I didn't
I think you need to change your position so that we'll be hearing you very well. Your voice is very faint, so you can't really pick out what you're saying. Or better still, you call us back. But I think he's saying about what not being well prepared before going into marriage, like the women. But I don't see the relationship between that and violence at home. But continue. Maybe we'll still get to that.
There is a serious point in what he's saying. Because what determines the height is the base. If the base is weak, the height will sink and collapse. If the marriage is not properly done, if not properly constituted, if there is no thorough background check in marriage. For instance, what is the temperament of the guy coming for me? What is the temperament of this guy? Can I cope with this? What are his likes and dislikes? Okay? Now that's where all this is begins. Just like he said, that some girls jump into marriage because one, some do that because of pressure. Others are getting married, I need to get married. I met one, I was talking with one lady, and I saw that the only reason why she wants to get married is sex. I said, what? She's going to have problem in that marriage. I tried to talk, and she was not seeing what I was saying. I said, please, hold on. Till today, I don't know what is going on in that relationship, but that's a reason for getting married. So you see a lot of things. You see, this marriage thing should be properly defined from the beginning. When we have this definition, there is no problem that will come up that they won't understand how to solve. Secondly, this violence comes when people don't understand themselves. The man does not know the woman. The woman does not know the man. Knowing does not mean being together in bed. What is your name? Where do you come from? I see you, I recognize you. No. But who is this person emotionally? Who is this person psychologically? Who is this person spiritually? You see, because if I know that my wife does not like this particular thing, if I go there, then I'll be looking for trouble. She will not have my quality. If two of us have exact quality, then there is no point getting married. Marriage is a complement. Where my weakness is, my wife comes into view. And my strength will be her weakness, and her weakness will be my strength, so that we will be able to build a balanced home. Okay? So but when people don't pay attention to such, women talk a lot. People say that. But what are they saying? When a woman is talking, there is something she wants to communicate. It takes intelligence to know that there's something this. She may be talking blah, 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 and people say, no, I don't look at it that way. When a woman is talking, there's something she's saying. A careful mind should wait. Where is she coming from? What is she communicating? And when you understand her communication, you see that she will relax. When a man is running away from his wife, there's something that is pursuing him. Not the man is here, macho, small, or whatever. There is something that is pursuing him. Now, what is it that is pursuing this man from this woman? When the woman understands that nobody runs without something pursuing him, then what would they do? They go back and begin to tidy up that end. And the problem will stop. I won't want to say it's as easy as that because not too many people know about this. So understand your wife. Understand your husband. If the man does not like carbohydrates for dinner, don't give it to him. If you give it to him, you'll be angry. Okay. If the woman does not like this too much music or too much staying outside and all that, please avoid that because you are building a home.
Pastor, you're making this marriage very difficult. You don't. Some people will be afraid now. Like you are telling me to drop lifestyle because my husband doesn't like all this. I think.
It still boils down on compromise.
Yes. Balance. Okay. Let's strike a balance.
But if there's need for you to drop some certain lifestyle to adjust to drop some certain lifestyle to adjust to your own lifestyle. It's all about making sacrifices. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? Because definitely he's coming from somewhere. He has some certain that he believes that this is how what life should be. And what life should be all about. Do you understand? In that home, in that relationship, there's need for him to come. You don't have to sit down and say, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. But okay, look at what he feels about this. Look at how things. Look at how she says this. Do you understand me? And then you down to constant communication. Yes, constant communication. Do you understand me? Let me tell you, if you come to a home, you see a woman doing a lot to help in that home because she's not saying it. Do you understand me? Because she's not saying it, the man won't understand. And when you don't say, and you see a man trying to do something, what he's doing it with good intention for the family. But because the wife is not being carried along, do you understand me? She'll be feeling very bad. So there's need for two of them to communicate. And I tell people, marriage is not friendship. It's not dating, not as regular courtship or dating that you can just, with the mindset of, if I go there, if it doesn't work, I will just come out. That's what I meant by having a right mindset about something. I'm done with spinsterhood. I'm done with bachelorhood. I want to build a family. Having that mindset, I'm going to build a family. Do you understand me? When you want to build something, what do you start doing? You start by purchasing. Do you understand me? Acquiring the land. Mm-hmm. You start by clearing. It takes a lot. Laying foundation takes a lot. Just like he said, foundation determines the length, the height rather. Do you understand me? So if you don't start from scratch, if I must spend my life with you, I don't have to see you in social media and say, wow, this girl is pretty, please come to me, can you marry me? Because that is what we have today. I don't have to see you on the street and say, meet you in a party and say, wow, I met her tomorrow, please, let you marry me. You need that. Hey, he proposed. Do you understand me? Without making inquiries, Where is he coming from? Is he coming from polygamous home? Is she coming from polygamous home? Is the father and mother, what's the relationship between the father and...
But we still know that some people that maybe dated for some time, some dated for 5 years, and at the end of the day, when they get married, we still have...
Let me tell you, people might date for even 10 years, but in that 10 years, they are so blind, they kept ignoring some sensitive things. Do you understand me? Look at what I always tell young girls. If you are getting married and he's used to taking you out every evening, he's used to taking you to club every evening, and you are so comfortable with clubbing with him every weekend, listen, after the wedding you'll be pregnant. And you don't expect him to take a pregnant woman to the club. And you don't expect him to stop clubbing. Do you understand me? It's during that courtship that you start setting some, as in making him understand that some things cannot continue when we are married. If he's ready to adjust to that lifestyle, do you understand me? Then you know that, okay, if I'm pregnant, he'll stop. But if he's so bent on, no, I cannot leave my club, you know, if you are pregnant, you stay, and my mother is there for you. Do you understand me? You now tell yourself, am I going to bed that I will be here with my stomach and the pains on my waist, waiting for him to come and massage me? Meanwhile, he's busy dancing in a club. Do you understand me? There are some, okay, he will get so angry on you, and then maybe he slaps you, or he wants to slap you. Say, you want to slap me, you now hide. Say, no, baby, I don't want to. Or you get angry and move out. Do you understand me? You say, don't worry, when we get married, he will change. We neglect, even in that 10 years of relationship, you neglect. And people think that marriage is an escape from the troubles of life. That one is another level of trouble in life, because then in relationship, you have only him to contend with. When he marries, you have his mother to contend with. You have his siblings. Then you have your own mother to contend with. Because your mother will not tell you, but he has expectations on the man you are going to marry. And when the man comes in, he will not table his own expectations. And when the man is not able to meet up with his own expectations, he tells on you and the marriage. He will start inciting you against that man. And if you are not wise, you see yourself finding faults where there is no fault. There is a lot in marriage.
Oh, it's a whole lot.
It takes wisdom.
But then let's look at the issue of children that are raised in a family where there is violence, especially the male children there. Do you expect them when they grow up to be better?
I would say yes and no. I would say yes and no. But the no will be 70%. And the yes will be 30%. Why I would say yes is because society is dynamic. Things change. There is this place of divine intervention. And there is this place of receiving the gospel, believing in the Lord Jesus Christ, and somebody's life is changed. But if we look at it from normal human life structure, it is difficult. Why it is going to be difficult is because that child had grown up from such environment. He has imbibed that orientation and that culture. Just like what we saw about the late singer, Osinachi. So many things came up. They said the man will ask the children to hit the mother, that it is good to beat a woman. If a child grows up with such mentality, not just his wife, every other woman around him is in trouble. So, naturally, it is not expected for a child that grew up from such environment to do well in marriage. Now, what do we do? What we do is that we start from now to do another orientation for them, making them know that it is not the right way of life. That marriage, like she said, is not a bed of roses where one eats his cake and still has it. You see, children raised up in such places can be extremely violent. You know, my dad didn't go to school. I became an improvement on my dad. That is how life is. What a child sees his father or mother do the child will be an improvement. One day I sat by. I started looking at my children. I looked at them and I looked at my picture. I looked at my wife, I looked at my children. I called my wife, I said, do you notice that these children are more beautiful and handsome than we are? But that's true.
Okay.
What the children that are being born these days, they are more beautiful, more handsome, more intelligent, faster. I mean, doing everything better than when we were born. Some people say, was it not Apu and Gary? What are we giving them to? It's almost the same thing. But you see that the society is changing and things are changing. So if a child grows up in such an environment, whether boy or girl, the child will be violent. So parents, please, don't destroy the future. Like she was saying, talking about sacrifice. You can't divorce sacrifice from marriage. You can't divorce it. There's no way you can. And that sacrifice means leaving part of your pleasure to accommodate this person. And where it is absent, expect trouble. Honestly, expect trouble where the man does not know I have to sacrifice my outings for my family. And the woman does not understand I must sacrifice my cosmetics and some of my fantasies for my family. If these, I'm not saying that cosmetics is good. please. Yes, we did say it. We are just talking. So, but what I'm trying to say is this. Sacrifice means denying yourself things that are of value to you to accommodate another person.
Okay, let's know who is here. Hello, good morning. Hello. What's your name? Okay, well, we'll still continue with the discussion right here in the studio, but we want to get other people's opinion concerning the topic we are discussing today. So let's hear what they have to say.
Especially in their family, so there will be peace. Men equally should know that women are the weaker vessel and they should treat women as their own body. Women, in another sense of it, should imbibe the rules and regulations of God, that are the primordial, the example to follow in every given society. Women should be protected in an area of consequence of rape. And when a woman, the husband dies, and the consequence of the family trace to the woman should be guided within the society, even the kindred.
The violence against women is increasing really. It seems that all women, most of the women are in bondage because of the way their husband is treating them. You can see a family that started well, they have children, 4, 5, 6. Before you know it, the man will go for another woman. If we have a law is okay for this thing, so that men will come to their senses. For that of a widow, we don't know where to start because it is a norm, it's a general. That once you are living with your husband, happily you are living with other of the brothers and sisters. Once the person is deceased, oh, come and see. You don't have any right in that family. And that is the cause of all these things in the society. Because disorders home come to make a society. And the society is in chaos because of all these things. If husband and wife will stay at home, bring their children up in a godly home, we have a better society.
I beg you, I will take Ndagbo. Tomorrow, personally, I look on what home. Oh my God, what am I mad at? Like for the Nafu, I put us now working at the Demataki 9 years more, 8 years more, even 10 years. Was it? And I was also someone to go and go to the mother of my life jail. Then I've been like a dinner winner. Yeah, man, I didn't win. I'm going to now. Why not me? Now you open an akalaki and I wouldn't care. More other support to work in it. Government here, my wife, to any boy that would do my vayame. Come put all when I was not.
Yeah, Basara, iji ụmụ nwanyị emezi football. It's too much. Ụmụ nwoke na-use ụmụ nwanyị as for saying that there's no ụmụ nwanyị is nothing. Ichi kwekwu na society say you gats sit down, you're a woman. Is that mean that na nwanyị enwezi right as a person? I been a village because of neighbor wine, and they deprive on a lot because of neighbor wine. It says as now one way power to talk. They have to have a value to a woman. Without woman, in fact, even in a family itself, I believe that one woman can survive without wine and all their alcohol. Only you work with the government, tinye, each way nature kwabo wine. In where the same right with two muoke, you won't because so twist muoke case we are wine.
You're welcome back to the show. We're still talking about stopping violence against women, and we listen to what people out there have to say. A lot of people, some of them said something about men seeing women as slaves. They talk to them anyhow, they treat them. Even when they are in a gathering, they don't even allow women to talk. So it's not just about violence at home, it's everywhere. The marginalization, it's everywhere. But then again, let me come to you, Oni. Let's talk about women that already found themselves in a violent relationship. And you see that a whole lot of them, they keep enduring it. And they will be like, maybe the man is going to change tomorrow. I don't, you know, and maybe because of my children, I don't need to leave this marriage. I don't need to go. What do you make out of a situation where a woman will see herself being battered sometimes on a daily basis, even when she's pregnant, and she still stays in that relationship?
Let me tell you, just like you said, the whole thing is it's not something you can do, it's inexhaustible. Do you understand me? It's very, very complicated and vast. So many things as in place. I don't know how to put it, but so many things. There's so many water that passes under this bridge that builds this motion that we are saying. We've talked much about the role of the church, the religious institution in the whole thing. But what we have not talked about is the role of family in this whole thing.
Family, you mean
family, the ladies, where the girl is coming from.
Let's know who's here. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Ugochukwu?
No, Shaya.
From where?
Shaya, and from Nasarawa.
Okay, from Nasarawa. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Do you have any contribution?
I have no contribution. Yes, you have your lady that is talking about the violence, contribute a lot of ladies. And yes, you have that informer, give the reality. Because taking your wife to a club, that will be taking time that you get pregnant and you take her as the
Hello?
you stop giving violence not to and a man. So fair, they are teaching women casually. Not good.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
I really appreciate what you are doing.
All right, thank you so much. We appreciate you calling us on the show. Thank you. Okay. So, go ahead.
That's what I said. Some ladies, when they look at where they are coming from, it's not as if going back to where they are coming from. Do you understand me? It will be an easy one. You hear parents like, if you want to leave my house, you are not coming back. Do you understand me? Maybe it's a lady that was pressurized into getting married. Maybe it's a lady that maybe her parents want her not to get married to such man, to that man, and she insisted. And when she gets into there, do you understand me? And the man started maltreating her. She'll find it difficult to go back home. Maybe it's this family that they have this notion. Nobody has ever gotten married in our family and get back. So once you are married, just stay there. Whatever you see, they take. Do you understand me? And that is this stigmatization that follow divorces. You know, do you understand me? Then another one is the church. What would the church say about me? Then another thing is the children. Maybe she has given birth. So like, if I leave these children now, another woman will come and now turn them into maid and all that. And another thing, some gay women, they have this low self-esteem. That's why I tell mothers, parents generally, build that confidence in your children. Tell them they are special. Do you understand me? Let them know that they can stand and defend themselves. Not by fighting back as in this with fees, as in trying to fight the man back. You can build yourself. That if it's not working out, there's something I say. I keep saying it. As much as I don't encourage divorce, because I'm a Christian and my Bible is against it, but I say if your life is threatened, you can step aside and pray from there. Live to live. When you live to live, you stay there. Pray from that place. Try to change things from that place. And you see that, do you understand me? This will just, okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Please reduce the volume of your TV set. Okay, please, if you want to call us, reduce the volume on your TV set and call us so that we hear you very well. Okay? Yes.
Okay. So when they stay there, some of them, they are not staying there because they are enjoying the whole thing. Do you understand me? It's a whole lot of circumstances surrounding them. And another thing, I've said it before, most men that beat their wives, they are manipulative in nature. Do you understand me? They will create this scenario that will make you believe that you are the reason why they are hitting you. They will never get to give you attention. They will never get to show you love. They will never get to buy you gifts, especially unless when they are apologizing for what they have done to you. Do you understand me? So after battering, after beating you up, they will come out, they will buy gifts, they will come and beg. And the next thing you hear is, baby, you know I love you. I don't want to be hitting you. You are the one provoking me. The next time you hear the woman cry, she will not turn around and say, my husband is trying. She will not start blaming herself and start making excuses for the man. And the next time he hits her again, do you understand me? And still blackmail her.
Okay, let's go with here before I come to you, Pastor. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, tell us your name and your location.
I'm coming from my state, Mr. Richard.
Mr. Richard, you're welcome.
Yeah. I love your conversation this morning, but I want to contribute my quota.
Go ahead.
And I hear what people are saying. Most of the time, maltreatment of women come from women.
Explain.
Yes, because at times, their behavior towards men would make man to change his attitude towards women. Most of the things they are doing, at times they are stubborn. They will not understand what you are saying in the family. They are stubborn. So towards their stubbornness may make a man to change, behaving abnormal.
Okay.
I hear what I'm saying.
Okay, yes, I'm listening.
Hello?
We are listening to you. Go ahead.
Yes, I have contributed my...
Okay, and you think that by now beating the woman, you make her not to be stubborn again? You said that sometimes women contribute to that, right? To the reason why they are being battered. And by so doing, like by beating up your wife, the woman will now change and be loyal to you. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
It's not that. I'm telling you that we make man to change his attitude towards women. Some of the at times, the behavior of a woman may make a man not to come back home. It may not make him to not to contribute the way he contributed in the family. We may break that home.
All right.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Okay, here's dropped.
All right. Then let's come to you, Pastor. Now you've heard what the man said, that most times it's the attitude or behavior of the woman that actually make a man to change and start beating the wife. Now, is that even possible that somebody that doesn't even have that tendency at all in him, growing up, dating and dating the same lady and probably living with her for some time, and then all of a sudden changes? Is that possible?
Yes, I will say yes and no. You see, because I like to stay at the center. I don't beat my wife. I love her. We should understand that human beings have weakness. So if all human beings have weakness, women are not exonerated. And the man should know that as much as the woman has weakness, he himself also has weakness. Yes, there is no smoke where there's no fire. The woman must have done one or two things. Yes, that's a problem. But what we are looking at, how do we solve the problem, not how to expand the problem. When a woman does something that is not right, for the man to go and beat her is increasing the problem. So the man should not, because he is the head of that home, the head of that home. The man also sometimes does what is not right too. Will the woman go ahead to beat him? Even though we are much aware there are some women that beat their husband.
We're not talking about that today.
But
We are talking about violence.
Yes, but that's not what
We're
we're
not
talking
talking
about.
about
That's not what we're,
yes.
I'm not trying to defend the men though. But what I'm saying is this. The man said the woman caused. Yes, the woman caused. But is that good for you to go and start beating her because she did those things? What I think the man should have done is be the father of the home. First of all, look at, I put something on social media. I say, who is a husband? A husband is the father of the wife before the children starts arriving.
Okay, hello. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, go ahead.
So, a father is a defender, a father is a protector, a father is source, a father is a provider. Now, when you marry a woman, that woman has become your first daughter. You take her that way. And if your biological doctors could do something and you look away, why not your wife?
Pastor, I want to ask you a personal question.
Yes.
You're a married man,
Yes.
you have a wife,
Yes,
and you
and
have
children,
kids.
yes.
Now, in the face of a provocation by your wife, how do you handle it?
Now, what I normally do is I walk away. I keep quiet. If I'm provoked, I won't talk. I'll pick whatever is available to me and I'll leave that place. When my anger abates, I come back. I can't run away from my house. She is part of me. I am part of her. Now, she was, people are talking about divorce. Let's be honest, though. Divorce will not solve that problem. That's not the solution. At all. You see, because this thing is Americanized culture. I believe if there's a problem like that, I believe in separation. Let the woman stay away from that man. If her life is threatened, if the man looks and he feels that this woman is becoming a problem, why not engage, like when she was talking about extended families? Why not talk about it? Why not open up? Like the Osinachi's case. After listening to the whole thing, I said that this woman is the cause of her death. Why should she keep quiet for that long and not talk? And people who want to come in with kneel down and beg and say, please. What kind of life is that?
Now, talking about separation, you said something about separation.
Yes, let us
now
separate.
And probably if things get better, they come back again. Yeah. Is that what you mean?
No, they are already, there's no coming, they are already back. But the thing is that this one is this one is worse.
No, I mean coming back again
Together.
to live together in the same house.
If it is possible, why not?
You know why I'm saying that? Because I've seen a case whereby they separated and they actually enrolled in a class, right?
Yes.
Where they were seeing a counselor and a therapist too. And at the end of the day, they taught everything.
And they came back.
And they came back together. And you know what? The woman is dead today.
By beating?
Yes.
Okay.
The guy stabbed the woman to death.
Okay. Now that's what I'm saying.
No, why I said that, you said that divorce, it's not going to solve the problem. I understand that. But in some extreme cases.
Yes. You see, it depends on the individual.
Okay.
It depends on how people look at things. It depends on the value they attach to what they're doing. But I believe, you see, let's look at it. If we want to build a healthy society, let us not be sentimental about things. I am not an advocate of no divorce or divorce. I am neither of the two. But I am saying if this thing is not working again, You stay. If they have children, look at it has happened several places in Igbo land. The woman separated and lived away, and the man was living the other side. When the children grew up, they built home and told the man, there is a case that we are handling now. It's a traditional ruler. The community said, you must go and bring back your wife. He said, no, he's not going to bring back his wife again. That the woman is able. The son stood up and said, Dad, I am now a man. I am going to bring back my mother. Okay? The woman came also, which is, I don't know how you call it, law, or yes. And the guy built his house, finished everything, went home without any struggle and anywhere, brought his mother, put him in his house, and is the diopala, of course, is the heir apparent. Yeah. And the woman is there, and the community recognized the woman as Ocheze. And the Igbo is there doing it, gara. See, these things, we need to be careful about them. Let's not take things to the extreme. If it is becoming too bad and divorce, it will solve the problem. Why not? Right. But if it is just at any slightest provocation, somebody is rushing out for divorce, well, I'm not party to it. Okay.
We have somebody that just sent us a message because we are streaming online. He said, a new Abada Job, with the economic situation in Africa and Nigeria in particular, my dear, the future will be worst. Many things about our environment is provoking. Then your spouse will add to it. May God help us. I mean, I understand what this guy is saying, that a whole lot of things are making some men frustrated. You go out every day maybe to just see if you can get money for food, and at the end of the day you didn't succeed, and when you come back you meet a nagging wife at home, and at the end of the day, if you can't control yourself,
the man should be mature now.
That's the word. That's the word. Hello. Good morning. Ụtụtụ ọma. Kedu afa gị? Nze Tony gawa n'ihu.
Ụmụ nwaanyị ọnụ were ike.
Bepụ.
Ọnụwa na-eme nwoke ji ewi nọkịta nwoke ma nwoke achọrọ mmiri ọbụla eme iwe. Ka ụmụ nwaanyị ọnụwa na-eme eji emetụ aka. Ọnụwa dị too much. Kwesịrị ọnụwa nwoke anyị na-emetụ nwunye aka.
Mana nwanne nwoke ya na-enwe ndidi, ọ bụrụ ihe ekwuru ana ọkwanye aka anyị ji bụrụ nwoke. Nwoke ihe anyị ji bụrụ nwoke bụ na anyị kwesịrị ịbụ anyị nwa bụ isi. Anyị enwe ndidi, nwaanyị kwuwe Bible si ga-ejine maka ndị ahịa nke ndị na Bible si ejine maka ndị ahịa nke ndị na-erughị eru wee dapụ n'ikwesị ntụkwasị obi nke gị. Ọ bụ na nwunye gị na-eme ihe ọjọọ, eji n'ihe ọjọọ wee sọlvụ ihe ọjọọ, ọ gbawa ọnụ kpara chọọ ụzọ ọzọ because na ọkwabeghị na-enwu ọkụ ihe a mmadụ nwe ọgọdọ ehu na-ata, ọ bụla ọpụpụ ịpụọ inyefe iwe ịdajụọ mgbe ahụ ị anata nwaanyị echezonatago ife ọka ekwu.
All right, let's come back to you. I know you want to contribute, but then I will ask you a question first. Now, it's a personal question I've asked him. You as a woman, when you notice that you've done something to your husband and he's really not happy with you about it, what do you do?
Because I've taken my time to study him, I know the kind of person he is. Do you understand me? At that point that he's still very angry, I'll just give him space. I'll be doing everything I'm supposed to do normal. Do you understand? Those things I know that he's comfortable with. Then at the point that I now notice that he has calmed down, do you understand? He's a bit relaxed. Sometimes you walk up to him and said, I am sorry. Do you understand me? Sometimes you look for a way. You know there's something he would like. Maybe food or something like that. When he's, yes.
Very
say me, oh my God, maybe oh maybe he can't solo and see name and all liking. Do you understand me? Nyanwa Maggie Amagona, she wanted to go attend this wedding and she has cancelled. She says she's cooking ofe salad. Do you understand me? Oh man, I home melade home. After eating that food, you don't even need to say sorry again. Then I will not tell you. Imala basum madiwe. Do you understand me? Imala basum madiwe. You will not tell him, okay, I'm sorry. But if he's still very angry, that is when you start begging him. Do you understand me? Wedding. Say can say look offense. Do you understand me? With that, you know that not only are you apologizing, he knew that that's what I mean by they're all part of sacrifices in marriage. Do you understand me? At some point, for peace to reign, you must have to bend something to gain something. But if you know he's angry and you're putting up that attitude, after all, when you have that kind of mindset, at every point in time, two of you are stuck together for crying out loud. Do you understand me? It depends on what basum yesterday on your biko. You need to check your again today before when you're on cause again. Una pile up anger. At some point, there will be a time. Una must be here. Do you understand me? Una mama, because you will go like 4 or 5 or even 10 events. A pile up, no beginning. Then a pile go 15 up. Why do you remove this flower here? Or say, but you removed the other one yesterday. But last week you did the other one. Do you understand? Before you know it, will get a lot of issues. But once you know Nimejogo, look for a way to. More you'll give more no in your huggy. You are building something.
All right. Hello. Okay. So.
Mind you, let me tell you one thing. I was going to say that thing before the guy sent it on the Facebook page. The society itself, a lot of issues, a lot of frustrations, a lot of things that are tensing people up in the society. Do you understand me? And I believe that a home is where you will come and then you ease off. Yeah. When your home is where you come, do you understand me? And you remember there's a trouble waiting for you at home. Do you understand me? You tend to be more tensed. But I tell people, when you say your wife is nagging, what do you define as nagging? When you say I'm coming home to meet a woman that will nag after a hard day job, the thing is, what is nagging? Do you understand me? Is it a woman that has her own personal challenges, life challenge that is weighing her down too, and she's believing that with her husband that will be a shoulder that she'll cry on, and she look at you, she cannot even cry on your own shoulder because you have your own issues. Do you understand me? And that woman, the only way she will vent out is trying to arabakasebia. Just like he said when we started, when I did emotional. Once there's no comfort, once this is not moving the way she feels, do you understand? And I tell men, earn more than you. Even if she's the one carrying the home, and she doesn't disturb you, once in a while take care of her. Do you understand me? Once in a while. Because there's some women, they are jack of, they have babies, they make her, we take. But give her about the husband once in a while. Take care of her. Don't forget that she's a woman. Bring out that woman in her. Buy no kata. Nisi kinka no go 5,000 keep by say. Ima no with 5,000 naira. Do you understand me? That time you gave her that 5,000 naira, the joy in Isa and Ejepa, Budia and Yeliega. Oma no with more than 5,000. I tell you, open on with 15,000. What but I sang with 5,000. Ona anata with 15,000 naira. 15,000 naira. Go in here. Bunata no. Women are easily deceived. But when you allow tension to pile up on them, you want to go so many things pile up on them. If you that woman, the next thing we say, Nona, a nag. she expects you to protect her from umunegi. When you don't protect her from your family, it's in on a nag. She expects you to consult her rather than your friends. When you consult your friends rather than your wife, it's in on a nag. Do you understand me? Even if she's empty, when you go, in a mechanic, you know, I call him a messages in we
I think you raised a point there. You talked about when a woman earns more than a man. Now, let's come to the man.
Okay.
Now, when you feel that, you know, some men actually feel inferior, or they are feeling threatened that maybe the woman will now take over being the head of the house, probably because she's earning more than him. How should a man handle such when your wife is more successful than you are? Because I know some people, they are just doing this trying to subdue the woman. You understand? But then again, before you answer that question, I want us to read out again what somebody sent on our Facebook page. She said, I think, good morning ABS, I think every female child should receive army training first before going to marriage. This beating is too much. That's quite funny. But then again, we don't want a war zone now, a war front where when the husband starts beating you. But I understand what he's saying. You understand? So that you can defend yourself at the end of the day if need be. So
it's all right. When the woman is earning more, what would the man do? What should the man do? First of all, the man should understand that this is a family. The man is not different from the woman is not different from the man. However, I said before, the man and the woman, they don't think alike. In most cases, I don't want to say in all cases, but in many of them, when a woman is making more money than the man, there's always problem. You understand what I'm saying? All right? It's because the woman does not think the way the man thinks. When a man goes to marry a woman, he has gone to bring in somebody who will take care of. I don't think, like myself, my wife works. She's a civil servant. But I have never asked her, have they paid your salary? How much is your salary? I'm not interested. I don't know how much. I don't know her salary as we're sitting down here. I don't know how much she earns. I don't know when she's paid. No, let me not say I don't know. I know. How do I know? When I know, because when we come to church, she say, I want to pay tithe. I say, okay. My mind tells me the salary has come. And then sometimes I will look around. I start seeing some things coming inside the house. I say, oh, it's like this woman, their salary has come. You see? So when a woman is earning more than the man, please, men, for you to live long and for you to have your rest, remove your eyes from the pocket of the woman. You didn't marry the woman to make money for you. You are the head of the house. You are the provider. The little you have, call your wife, sit down and talk with them. Let your wife know your pocket, know your level. You see, it is not good that the man will make money and start hiding. I saw something that pissed me off some times ago. I visited a man, a professional. I gave him a job. And I came with cash to give him advance payment. Huge sum. So we were seated and we were talking. And the wife were coming from the kitchen. And the man quickly hid the money and sat on it. I was like, I was embarrassed. Because I wouldn't want to create, I kept quiet. And the man changed the topic immediately. And when the woman stepped aside, he said, don't mind women. When they see money, the way they react to money. And they make trouble. So I kept quiet. When I left, I was like, how can I make money and my wife will not know? The first 1 million that entered my hand, I brought it home, I put it in the parlor pump. Called my children, I asked this one, have you ever seen 1 million naira? I said, no. Have you? No. I said, look at 1 million. Madam, come. All of you count it. They were touching it one after the other. At the end of the day, I'm not saying everybody should do what I did. We have differences. I say, okay, you people should go and sit down, plan how you are going to use this. Because I believe that the money I'm making for my family, not for myself.
Still on that,
so,
what's your take on having a joint account?
Yes, it's good. It's good. There's nothing wrong about it.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong about it. But the two people having joint account must understand themselves too. If they don't understand themselves, that's another war zone. Somebody will accuse somebody that now and is going on.
Okay. So I would also like Oji to contribute to that.
Let me say, I'll start from when your wife is earning more. I would tell men, if you look at the origin of marriage, God said it's not good for a man to be alone. And he made this a helper suitable for the man. If you have the right mindset about marriage, you know that this woman is there to help me. This woman is there to complement me. And this God that has created me knows that there is something that I should be, that should be in me, that he needs this woman to come and to aid me to be. When you have that kind of mindset, you know that when God starts lifting your wife, he's lifting your wife for your sake. Do you understand me? He's lifting your wife for your sake. He's lifting your wife for your sake and lifting you. Okay, I'm here on ABS. You called Onyi Edokwe. I'm me, Ene. Do you understand me? Who is on the radio? Edokwe is in ABS radio. Are you understanding me now? So, we have so many female commissioners in Anambra. We had them and we still have some of them. None of them bears their media name. Do you understand me? Or you see them building mansions in their husband's house. You see them sending their children abroad for school. Who are they training? Your children. Do you understand me? So if you subdue your ego, I just ask the men, subdue your ego, stand by that woman and build her. Help her go up. And when you help her, when you assist her to stand, she will look back and honor you as the husband. But why you see those women that are moving up, when you see them trying to treat their husband somehow, it's because the man is trying to pull them down. And when you want to pull her down, she'll have conference, you say she's not going for that conference. The conference has been paid, the money for that conference is now in her account. Maybe she has used the money to buy food and to equip the house. And she's telling you, I've been paid for this conference. I'm going, the hotel room has been booked. And because of your ego and complex, you are not going anywhere. You want other men to start looking at you. You should trust her.
And then when you support her, that, the woman will start fighting back.
When you start doing that, that's what I'm saying. The woman will start trying to defend herself. And you will not say, oh, she's not making money, she's being wise. Do you understand me?
We can't exhaust this.
No, it's inexhaustible.
You know? But the thing is that we are all joining hands, our voices together to say no to domestic violence against women, and also the other gender too. But we talk about that one some other day.
Honestly, I think we need to talk about that very soon because people are just
talking about that. I want to say a very big thank you to you, Pastor Bethel Okoye, for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much.
And to you, Onyi, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you very much. I want to tell people we are not building a war zone.
Yes.
Let us understand that the children are watching. Whatever we do, the children are watching, and we need to be a role model to them. So when you want to fight your wife, when you want to beat your wife, when you want to challenge your husband, remember that the children, they are the worst hit after everything.
All right, having said that, we want to say a very big thank you to you for joining us on the show this morning. My name is Chidimma Oranwa. See you again tomorrow. Bye.